Every gearhead starts somewhere, whether it be models, die-cast, radio control, whatever.
Do you hear it? I hear it.
There was something that fanned the flames and ignited your passion for mechanical things.
You pull that T-stick, those SSP racers howl with power.
But when it came time to get that first motorized project, most of us didn't start with a car. No, most of us started with something like a go-kart, because that's all we could afford and it's all we could legally drive. Now, the go-kart concept has been around for a long time, but they didn't always look like this. No, back in the day, they looked more like this. And through the 60s and 70s, they were the hottest thing going. With tracks springing up in parking lots all across the nation, everybody was driving go-karts because they were fun, fast, exciting, and inexpensive enough for most people to afford. But there was more to it than that. It was also a great way to learn some real driving and mechanical skills. But what if you don't have a go-kart, or the time, or the tools, or the money to build one? Can you still experience something like this? Yeah, you can. We've got the perfect place for you.
The speed park here in Sevierville, Tennessee, in the heart of the Smoky Mountains, opened in May of 1999. Go-karts are awesome. Everybody loves go-karts. We've got go-karts for 3- and 4-year-old children on our baby Bristol track, and we've got a bigger track on a quarter-mile D-oval. It's called the Smoky Mountain Speedway. And you have to be 16 with a license to drive it. It's a 3/8 scale go-kart.
What this does is allow young and old alike to strap into a kart and live out their racing fantasies again and again and again. Now, these karts are a lot different than the ones from the 60s in that they have racy fiberglass bodies to add a cool factor, crash-absorbing bumpers all around to keep people from getting hurt, and engines ranging from 5 to 13 horsepower to give drivers the thrill that they're after.
First question everybody wants to know is, what's the fastest car and how do I get there?
But with around 200 small engines running all day long, it takes a lot of maintenance to keep them running. And you might be surprised on the types of products they use.
The E3 small engine plug is really where E3 started. We did all of our initial testing with Georgia Tech, Michigan State, the EPA, all with lawn and garden and small engine plugs. And it just was a natural transition for us to look at this kind of engine.
With E3's been providing our spark plugs now for about a year and a half. And we've seen a lot of improvements by making that switch.
The fuel consumption has gone down at least 20%. We're getting extended life out of the plugs. We're not having to change as many. The heat that's generated by the engine's actually gone down a little bit. It's been a really great thing for us to do, to use that E3 plug.
And that's all fine and good, but none of that really makes any difference once you strap in the kart.
Check a flag here. There you go. Check a flag.
Because all you want to do now is go as fast as you can for as long as possible. And that's it. That's how it starts. You are now officially a gearhead. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you.